What's happening, guys? It's your boy TC back with another video. So the announcement has been made, the day has come. We've known that this deal was tinkering on the edge, if you like, of announcement for a while, and this is the announcement of Sokratis. So the club has officially announced that Sokratis has been signed by Arsenal Football Club. Of course, we do know he's a centre-back joining in from Dortmund, and the fee that's being reported is roughly around the region of £17 million, and essentially he is worth it based on the age and what he can potentially do for us at the club. Of course, as mentioned, he is 29 years old, and he's certainly one of those Sven-Mislintat signings. Of course, he would have worked under Sven-Mislintat for a number of years while Sven was at Dortmund, and he will certainly be familiar with players that we do have in the current squad. That would be Aubameyang as well as Mkhitaryan. He may potentially also be familiar with Mavropanos, who's the young Greek defender that we've recently signed. So, of course, a very, very exciting day for the club. We have been waiting for the official announcement for a very, very long time. As I said, his father even confirmed that the move was done. So I guess the club was essentially just waiting for the 1st of July to tick over and then go ahead and actually make the announcement for the signing. But extremely excited with this signing. A few questions I want to put forward to you guys. Will Sokratis resolve our defensive issues? My short answer to that would be no. And the reason for that being, not one player can solve all the issues. A lot of things will come into play here. The coaching methods that will be deployed will be extremely, extremely important, as this is a new change of guard, if you want to call it that, from the Wenger era to the Unai Emery era. So I don't believe that he's going to come in and single-handedly resolve our defensive issues, but what he will do, I do believe he will add some leadership qualities. From what I've seen and what I've read from his previous performances, he will certainly add an element of some leadership in there. We do have some existing leaders, if you want to call them that, already in the squad, in the form of Koscielny and Petr Cech, but my personal opinion on those two as leaders in the club or in the squad is that they're not vocal enough for me. They're not very, very vocal, and it looks like Sokratis will be one of those vocal leaders who will be barking and shouting orders throughout the whole match. So I do believe that's one key attribute that he can bring forward to the table, and he can let the rest of the team thrive or benefit off of that attribute. And the second question will be, will he hit the ground running? That's obviously an unknown. I don't know. A lot of people will not know how he will actually start the season, but my personal preference will be essentially for him to go ahead and hit the ground running from the get-go. He will face a little bit of competition within the squad. Of course, we do know that Mustafi will certainly be most likely be his partner at the start of the season, but I may be completely wrong. It may end up that Rob Holding or Callum Chambers, one of them, starts the season off, and we'll see the introduction of Sokratis later on as the season progresses. Of course, we will be awaiting the return of Koscielny, but at the time of when Koscielny got injured, I did specifically state that I don't believe we'll see him as a starting Arsenal player from that point, purely because he's given all he has to give to the club, in my opinion, in terms of the physicality. Does he have anything else to add? I'm not too sure, but we will see once he returns back from injury. It certainly was a nasty, nasty injury, and footage of him actually starting to walk off of crutches has emerged recently. So his recovery is on the right path, but we will certainly see when he does come back if he will get his position reinstated into the squad. But as mentioned, extremely, extremely exciting that Sokratis has finally been confirmed. He had been spotted in London a couple of days before the announcement had been made, but extremely, extremely exciting. As usual, guys, please do let me know what you think in the comments below. If you are watching this video and you're not subscribed to the channel, please do make sure that you do hit that subscribe button. So once again, guys, it's your boy TC from I'm Gonna Talk TV, and I'm out.